So I've had a fun afternoon, had to make a complaint to West Midlands Police Force. So I got onto their website and finally found the form and established that I am in fact eligible to complain, which is always nice to do, and then filled in my complainant's details, which included my name and my date of birth, and my place of birth as well. Why is that relevant to me making a complaint about the police? But then they want to know where I work as well. Where do I work? Why do they need to know that? I'm complaining about them. But then it goes on to question 2, equality of service monitoring form. Committed to equality of service, which means that they need to know race, sex, gender identity, marital status, religious beliefs, ethnicity, any disabilities or age, fill in my gender. Obviously, because it's a police form, so I've got to fill in my gender, and then my sexual orientation, because who I decide I like shagging is very relevant to making a complaint about the police force. And then what disabilities do I have? And I have to list them there. Perhaps I don't know if I've got a disability, or I would prefer not to say, in which case what's the point of the boxes, or other, whatever that is. And then my ethnicity. Got to be here somewhere. Where am I? There I am. Still on the list. Result. Okay. And then, of course, my details, which you would expect they would. Oh, no. First, they need to know which god I worship, obviously. And then they want to know, presumably, a bit about me. So, yeah, details, address, postcode, email address, phone number. Fair enough. We're back on track. And then I fill in the details of the incident. Okay, looks like that's fairly straightforward. Good. Hang on a sec. They want to know, am I complaining about discrimination? I thought, okay, so that's the third, or is that the fourth or fifth or sixth question on identity on this form so far? And was it ageist or disablest or genderist or about gender reassignment? And a whole box for gender reassignment complaints. How about that? And by the way, the thing that I actually wanted to complain about to West Midlands Police was that on the 31st of May this year, one of their police officers drove a fully marked squad car into a property of mine, caused about £800 worth of damage by knocking over a post, drove away without saying anything. We then got a phone call from a WPC to say that there had been an incident and that they would be contacting us and not to worry. That was the 31st of May. It's now the 13th of July. I've emailed this WPC 4 times and never received a response. So not only are the police incompetent, they also act like criminals. They drive away from the scenes of accidents without reporting it. They will not correspond with the victim of the crime. And they want to know everything about you in your complaint to establish where you work, who you shag, who you wish you could shag, whether or not you've got one leg shorter than another. And I still heard nothing back from West Midlands bloody police.